Hey there. We got some new games.
This is basically the games we got in January.
Yes. We've gotten them at different times. At least 3 that I can think of. Does that sound right to you?
Sure.
Okay. Well, let me tell you about my games.
Your games, I think I paid for every single one of these.
Well, what's mine is yours and yours is mine.
I think I paid for every single one of these.
It don't matter.
I think I paid for
They live in my house.
your fucking Beetlejuice arms. You need to...
Beetlejuice arm?
Yeah, Beetlejuice.
Whatever. Let me tell you about this game. So we got this one, I think, at the Trade It in Wilson.
We did.
I picked it out.
I picked it out.
No, I picked it out.
I picked it out.
I picked it out. Super Ninja Boy.
Super Ninja Boy.
And you know what? It's actually fun.
It's a RPG. I think it was $15 that we paid for that.
Yeah, it says $14.99 on the back.
Yep.
I've never heard of this game. You've never heard of this game, I don't think. Right?
Yeah, that's great. Let's move on to games that people actually have heard of.
Okay. We got The Legend of Zelda.
Ocarina of Time. This is not the gold edition of the game, as people can see, and I used to own, at some point in time in my life, the gold edition of the game, but I don't anymore. So now we actually have a copy of Ocarina of Time. So that's cool.
That is cool.
It's one of the best games ever made.
I started playing it once, but I haven't finished. So.
We have the 3DS version, and she should probably play that. She's playing currently through Majora's Mask, which is probably a bad idea because she just played through that.
And Majora's Mask has been pissing me off lately.
It's hard.
It is hard. Alright. So then Super Castlevania 4.
Super Castlevania 4, the 4th Castlevania game. That game was probably the most expensive we paid for.
$40, I think.
Yeah, $40 for that game. But
It was the very first Cathy Plays Classic.
it was the very first Cathy Plays Classics, and it was bought during a trip for buying old games where we got I got kind of desperate, and there were no other games to buy. Whether it was Ocarina of Time and the next game we were going to show, but Super Castlevania 4, really good actually. I've been playing it off and on here.
We went to Raleigh and we didn't want to come home empty-handed.
Well, I had a plan for coming home empty-handed, but that didn't happen.
And we completed our Mortal Kombat collection for Super Nintendo
Yes.
by getting
Mortal Kombat 1,
the first one.
which is a very bad version of that game, but hey, we have it.
Yep.
Also, I used to play that game a lot when I was a kid, that specific version. God knows what happened to it, but hey, we have it now.
We did.
And we have 2, 3, and Ultimate 3, if anybody's been following these videos, because I think we bought all of those games while this video series has been happening.
So I had to work today. So Andy.
Yeah, I bought these today.
And I was not present. I was just as surprised as you will be. Kirby's Dream Land.
Kirby's Dream Land. You can't see it. Turn it. Yep. I had that game when I was a kid. The game's probably the easiest game ever, maybe. I could beat that game in a heartbeat. Alright, it was one of the few games I could beat when I was a kid.
Cooper's making a lot of noise.
Cooper's making a lot of noise. Cooper!
You scared him.
He likes that voice.
Well, you know what? This sounds like my kind of game.
Yeah, we should play it. Kirby's Dream Land is awesome. That's the first Kirby game.
And that brings us to Kirby's Dream Land 2.
Kirby's Dream Land 2. I mean, yep. Just move your hand a little bit. There we go. That was $15. That was the most money I spent today, was on Kirby's Dream Land 2. But I have never, ever played Kirby's Dream Land 2. Not in an emulated version. Not on any way whatsoever. I see ads for it, and I really wanted to play it because I like Kirby's Dream Land.
Did you play it today?
I played it enough to see if it worked and realized it had like a save system. Also, I don't know if people can see that, but it has a it says Game Boy Super Pack on it, which means that somewhere on that cartridge there's some extra colors and stuff stored in, so when you plug it into a Super Game Boy, you get colors. And you get colors in a specific background to the game. So that's cool, because that's the only way we can play this game right now. We don't have a Game Boy, we have a Super Game Boy.
We should get a Game Boy.
I'm sure that will happen at some point. Let's mark off some good games off the list before we get that.
How do you get this out of the case?
You don't have to. You can just show it up.
I figured it out. And then we got Zelda.
Link's Awakening. This I had this game as well as a kid. As a person who loves Zelda, of course I had Link's Awakening.
I never played this game.
This game was $10, and it's like, as a person who's lost my entire Game Boy collection, I had a Game Boy. I've lost all of it to something, someone, something. To get Zelda, Kirby's Dream Land, and Kirby's Dream Land 2 all in one trip feels pretty good.
You feel accomplished?
Yes, the only other two I can think of, or 3 games I can think of would be Super Mario Land 2, 6 Golden Coins, and Super Mario Land 3, aka Wario Land. Those would be good games. Also, at the Edward McKay, when we went last weekend, they had Castlevania The Adventure, which I didn't own when I was a kid, but I would like to own. And also it had the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Fall of Foot Clan, which I did own, and that was not a good game, but a game I could beat, much like Kirby's Dream Land. I think that's all the games we're gonna get for January. What do you think?
I'd say so.
But you feel okay?
I feel good about it.
Cooper.
Cooper, say hello.
Cooper likes making noise.
Cooper's got a Zelda collar. A new Zelda collar. Come here, buddy. Show him your Zelda collar. Show him that you're a nerd dog.
You're just pulling on his neck. So, you want to say goodbye? Until February?
Until February.
If we can get any games in February, who knows?
We have